Good afternoon, Your Majesties. It has been a while since I've been on my channel. I figured since it's almost Halloween, I tell you guys my paranormal experiences that I had at my other apartment. I lived with Mommy Majesty then. So I thought I'd tell you guys my paranormal experiences. So here you go. Okay, so the first paranormal experience, which I will never ever forget. This happened 2 years ago, and I can still see it in my head. So my mom and I, Mommy Majesty and I, were getting ready to go see Taylor Swift at the Hollywood Bowl, and I was getting ready in her bathroom. Now, if you can picture her bathroom, we both had master bedrooms. So her bathroom, you can basically see out in the living room. Mine too. You can see my mom's room across from mine. So you can see out in the living room. So I was looking at my costume, and Mommy Majesty was sitting in the closet for some reason. And all of a sudden I see this figure go by, and it looks so real. I can still see it in my head to this day. And it looked like a clown. It looked like someone in a clown costume, but it didn't have the rustle thing. So, and I go, okay. And I go, Mom, did you see that? And she goes, what? Like, she knew I saw something. And I go, I swear, I just saw this figure walk past from the kitchen into the living room, and it was wearing a clown costume, but it doesn't have the ruffle thing. And so she went to go see what it was, and lo and behold, there was nothing there. And then a week later, I told my dad about it. Then I texted him about it, and I told my mom, I go, yeah, Mom, I was just telling Dad about how I saw that thing when we were getting ready to go see Taylor Swift. And she goes, oh my gosh, Peyton, the same thing happened to me too. I was in my room, I was doing something, and then I saw something in the corner of my eye. So the same thing happened to her too. So that was really scary. My next paranormal experience was in December. I was in my room drinking coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning. And as a matter of fact, I have coffee right now. And I was watching some spooky ghost stories on YouTube, because I love that. And all of a sudden, and it was raining too, and the wind was going crazy that day. All of a sudden, I hear what sounded like someone was in the kitchen and like ruffling like trash bags and stuff. And I thought it was my mom. I yelled out for her. I go, Mom? No answer. Mom? No answer. And then I asked her about it a few hours later. I go, were you in the kitchen around 10 o'clock in the morning, like making all that noise in the kitchen? Because it sounded like you were like putting stuff in trash bags and like rustling around. And she goes, no. And I go, okay, cool. Like, but yeah, that scared me. And so this next experience actually happened to my dad, but I was there too. So I guess I don't know. Yeah, I was there too. So my mom had to go take care of my grandpa for a few days, and this was back in March. And so he brought me over food, and I ate it, and then I go, and then like a few minutes later, I go, you know what? I think I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. And he goes, okay, that's fine. You can get ready for bed, whatever. And so I'm in my room. I was sitting on my bed. Yeah, I was sitting on my bed, and then my dad could have sworn he heard someone going in the pantry. And my dad's like, what? And he's like, Peyton, what are you doing in the pantry? And I go, Dad, I'm in my room. And then like, he didn't want to say anything to me because I was staying there by myself, at my apartment, but it was fine. I'm a big girl. I can handle myself. And so, yeah, so that happened. And then all of a sudden, excuse me. And then, sorry about that. And then I go to sleep, right? This is like, I don't know. I think I was asleep for an hour or two, 30 minutes, an hour or two. And then my dad comes in my room, and he goes, Peyton, did you just go to the bathroom just now? And I go, no, why? And he goes, oh, nothing. I just thought I could have sworn, I could have sworn you went to the bathroom just now. I thought I saw you walking into the bathroom. And I go, no, it wasn't me. And he goes, oh, okay. About a week later, he tells me that he saw a ghost walking into my bathroom. He like going in my actual bathroom. Like he didn't want to tell me this because I was staying there by myself and he didn't want to scare me. So yeah, a week later he tells me, he was like when I told him that I wasn't in the pantry and that I didn't go to the bathroom, he told me that he was thinking, oh, you know? And so that really scared me. And then, what's another thing? Oh, this happened last year too. I was sitting on my couch at me and Mommy Majesty's apartment. And I was looking at my phone, and all of a sudden, you know how you could hear someone breathing when they're sleeping? You know, like you can hear someone breathing. I heard that next to my sliding door. And then all of a sudden, this candy dish that we have right there, that used to be at me and Mommy Majesty's apartment, that candy dish started making noise. Like it started grinding. Like, you know how you grind coffee and it makes that noise? That's what the candy dish was doing. And I shook it to see if it would make the same sound. It made the same sound. I go, oh my gosh. And I told my mom, I text my mom because, you know, she was home, but I text her, I go, Mom, the scariest thing just happened. And I told her, and she goes, okay, don't say anything. I don't know why she wanted me to be quiet, but it was probably for a good reason. And so, yeah, that happened. And then as my dad, King Father, was moving us out of the apartment, like the stuff, not, you know what I mean? He was moving stuff out of the apartment, the last bits of stuff. And he said that he could have sworn like a dark presence or figure went by him as he was unpacking. He was packing, not unpacking. I'm sorry. As he was packing. And he said that he didn't think it was negative. And honestly, I didn't think it was negative either. I wasn't afraid by it, but it did give me a spook. And so that happened. And then, like, I remember he said that, like, he could have sworn he heard someone snoring on the couch and, like, yeah. And so those are my paranormal experiences at that apartment. Now, this apartment, only one thing happened. I don't know if it was paranormal, but it still kind of freaked me out. My parents went on a trip. And my brother came over, he brought me food and, you know, stuff like that. And we were watching TV, and mind you, we didn't have the volume up really loud. So keep that in mind. So we were, you know, eating, watching TV, and like, I think it was like getting late, like 10 o'clock or 11. And I go, Alex, you know, I think I'm tired. I think I'm going to go to bed. Can you just take the dogs out to the dirt for me? And he goes, yeah, sure. So I turn off the TV. As I'm getting up to go into my room, the freaking TV turns on by itself and it's blasting. And I'm like, what the heck? And like when Alex came back, my brother Majesty, who you met, he goes, I go, Punky, did you do that? And he goes, no, I didn't. That tripped me out. And yeah, so that happened. I left a story out. My dad and I played with an Ouija board last March of 2020 on Friday the 13th. And every time I would ask a question, it would spell out, "You are dead." I don't know if that's, I mean, nothing happened afterward. Well, actually it did. The stuff at the stuff that I just told you about at my at my apartment that that me and Mommy Majesty lived in. Yeah, I forgot to say that part, but yeah, but nothing really happened other than that. Yeah, I kept spelling out you were dead. I don't know. So anywho, those are my paranormal experiences. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have had any paranormal experiences. I would love to hear them. I'll be liking your comments and replying to each and every one of you because you guys are my baes. I love you guys so much. So, if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become your majesty and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made. And you're the king of my heart in the song lyrics of Taylor Swift. And I will see you guys in Sunday's video. I'll upload on Halloween because I want to show you guys my outfit. So I love you guys so much and I will see you guys on Sunday. I love you. Bye. Mwah.